You're right, guys, it's Capgun Tom here, and I'm back for another episode of Team of the Week. It's the videos where I analyse the Team of the Week, see what I think and stuff like that. The week is the 4th of April, and this will be running until the 11th of April. So yeah, looks like a half decent Team of the Week, I won't lie. And before I start, I just want to quickly say I've been working incredibly hard at my uni work in the last couple of weeks, so I think that my videos have taken a little bit of a downturn in quality, but don't worry, as soon as all the work's done, I will be back and I will be making the best videos I possibly can. So let's go through and have a look at who we've got. So one of the strikers we got this week is Milito from Inter Milan. Looks like he might be a pretty average player, to be honest. I wouldn't say he's anything special. Looking at his stats, I mean, half decent all-round stats, but maybe people building all-informed Serie A teams would want him, but there are quite a few already informed strikers. So at the other striker position, a well overdue, well, I wouldn't say well overdue, but like a well-deserved Team of the Week version for Papa Demba Cisse. From Newcastle, obviously great partner for Demba Ba. 84 pace, 85 shooting, 83 dribbling and 83 heading, so a very good all-round Premier League player. I can imagine the Newcastle fans will be going nuts for him. At the other striker position, we have Osvaldo, who is Italian, plays for Roma. Can't see him ever going for all that much. He looks like a pretty dodgy player. I can't imagine that there's anything special about him. So yeah, just another filler, I'd say. At left mid, we have Cristiano Ronaldo, and guess what you were thinking? It's probably just what we need, another Cristiano Ronaldo in form. But obviously, it's going to make people buy the packs because they're going to want to try and get him, so they can sell him on for a whole load of coins. Anyway, moving into the midfield, we have Tarat, who's playing the central attacking mid role, and obviously he is the only midfield or central midfield player in the Premier League that has 5-star skills. So I can imagine him going for quite a bit, similar to how Ben Arthur goes for a lot, considering how little his regular card goes for. So definitely one to look out for there. Then in the other midfield position, probably the person I'm most excited about getting in form, and that is Vidal. Now, Vidal is already, I would say, probably the best defensive mid that I've ever used in FIFA. I mean, he's so fast and great tackling. Everything is very, very good about him. Very strong, great heading. So looks like an absolute monster. I mean, looking at his stats, there's not a single one under 70. His shooting is even 78. So maybe you'd be getting a couple of long shots in with him. Very, very, very good player. Anyway, moving on to the next position, we have Larsson, who plays for Sunderland, Swedish, obviously. Can't see him going for all that much. There's a lot better right midfield players in the Premier League that you could choose from. We then have at right back, we have Anyukov, who plays for Zenit, obviously Russian, going to be going into a lot of people's Russian league teams, I can imagine, because there's not all that many, if I remember correctly, fast right backs, and this guy's got 87 pace, so definitely one that will be going for quite a bit. In the centre-back position, we have Douglas. He plays for, I'm not going to try, I think it's FC Twente in the Air Division. And he actually looks alright. I mean, 70 pace for a centre-back's pretty good, but 92 defending is absolutely unreal, so maybe one to look out for. Obviously, being Brazilian, he's going to go up in price just a little. We then have Ivanovic from Chelsea, playing right back, Serbian obviously, and I don't know, maybe he'll go for a bit. His pace is what worries me the most, but he does have very, very good defending stats and heading stats for a right back, so 86 and 87 there. Then in goal, we have Carrizo, who plays for, I think that's Catania in Serie A, Argentinian. Maybe one that people want to pick up. I can't think of all that many Argentinian goalkeepers that are all that good, so maybe one that people will be looking to get for their Argentinian squads, so one to look out for there. On the bench, we'll go through the gold players first. We have Mounier, who plays for, is that OGC Nice, French player, very, very quick. I think he'd be the perfect partner for Remy or who's the other guy? I can't remember now. But yeah, he'd be the perfect partner for Remy. Probably going to be quite cheap considering his rating's only 80. Maybe he could use better stats on the other places, but pace is always a very, very big seller in Ultimate Team. Diogo as well. We have as goalkeeper. plays in Liga Portuguesa, and looks like a pretty average keeper. I think he'll probably be going for discard. We have Zuratuzu, what a name, at centre mid. Again, probably going to be a discard player just because he's 78 rated and people aren't going to be looking for that. Moving on to the silver players, we have Nagby from the MLS. He plays for Portland. He looks like an absolute beast. I mean, 89 pace, awesome. Maybe his other stats let him down a bit, but as a silver, you can't expect them to be huge. Definitely one that will be going for a few coins there. We then have Majewski, Polish player from Notts Forest. Obviously, going to be very, very popular being in the N-Power Championship. Looks like a very good player. I mean, 80 shooting from a midfielder. That's going to be long shots. I can imagine taking a few pop shots with him will prove fruitful for your team. We then have Austin, who plays for Burnley. Looks like he might actually be, if you're struggling to get Danny Ings onto full chemistry, he's going to be the man, because obviously he plays for Burnley as well. He's English. He's going to get the strongest link possible between the two. Just looking at his passing though, 22, that is absolutely dire. That's like almost as bad as what I'd expect a goalkeeper's passing stats to be. So anyway, on to the next player. We have Niedermeyer. Plays for, I think that's Stuttgart, and German. Obviously, if he's building a Bundesliga silver team, he's going to be going for an absolute ton. So definitely one to look out for there, especially since he's hit the 74 rating, which means if he gets another inform, he won't be outdone and his price won't drop. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed this little video. Sorry that it's late. Like I said, I was at uni all day doing work, so I hope you can understand that. And I guess I'll see you all next time.